Hello, welcome to another episode of Let's Chat. Will it be the final one? I don't know, let's find out. But before we get into the nitty-gritty details of the future of this series, I want to reflect on not just the series overall, but just this most recent season. So, in comparison to Season 1, I can't really point out if I have a favorite or not, but I will say that sort of the process for each one has been completely different. So, first one, kind of went into it blindly, arguably a little bit in over my head with it. However, this one was actually a lot more planned and structured going into it right off the bat, because during that little grace period, I kind of took my little break. Remember when I said that I would keep going on if I got 100 views on any of the first season videos? Me neither. I actually received just a bit of advice. A buddy of mine actually recommended that I pre-record some of these interviews before even starting the series. You know, the first 3 videos actually, I had actually recorded before even premiering the second season, so that helped a ton. And also, I was given a piece of advice to kind of reach out more to people just outside of this county, because before I even went into the second season, apparently Let's Check kind of had a reputation of only diving into really local people, and that's what I kind of foresaw with Bacon Mom. But that one went off really well. And even the follow-up episode, that's probably my favorite thing to record, just the questionnaire thing going on, her winning something at the end. I just enjoy the overall experience, and if you've watched that video, if you haven't, you better right now or after the video. And that's kind of what I wanted to get out of these little bonus episodes, which admittedly I didn't do a lot. I wanted to kind of spice things up with the content that Let's Chat was producing, not just your standard, question answer type deal. But I wanted to create something less structured, more laid back, kind of how Good Mythical Morning has their after show behind the main thing they do. But I really enjoyed it, and this season I've really enjoyed as well. However, I kind of developed a pattern, which right off the bat, this was not intentional, but I started kind of doing a pattern of cosplayer, flashback actor, cosplayer, flashback actor, cosplayer. I don't know, I was trying to find a niche, which that was also a piece of advice I had received prior to this, to kind of finding my niche, seeing what does better than the rest. You might interview an actor, see how that does, interview, I guess, say a cosplayer, see how that goes, And funny enough, I think the cosplayer ones did the best out of this past season. And that's another thing, and this season contrasts to the last one. So going into season 1, all the people I interviewed, I think I knew them prior. I had some sort of relationship prior, I knew them, they knew me. But going into the second season, of course the flashback people, they know me, of course. But all the cosplayers, I had never met them, never even really heard of them prior. And I kind of like that, because I'm going into it, it's kind of an in-between of no expectation and high expectation. The no expectations, it's I really don't know what to expect. But the high expectation being, I need to make this look good, because this is kind of my first impression here. I think that really turned out better than I imagined. I didn't think I'd be going into interviewing cosplayers this past season, but here I am. Maybe the channel will turn into a cosplayer interview thing. And I guess that means we wander our way to the future, So you notice I'm kind of preemptively quitting on this season. I don't want to say quitting, that's sad. But retiring this season. I could go on, match the 11 from the past one, But my life has just become really chaotic this year. This will probably be the most chaotic year of my life, I got my brother's wedding coming up. I got my own wedding coming up. I got to worry about moving out. And then there's the whole moving into my space at the Cooper. And I just started a new job. It's a lot. And so that's why I kind of have to put anything to do with Let's Chat on pause. I do thoroughly enjoy it, even though there's not a big payout in the end. But as of now, there's just so much going on that this would be the straw that breaks the camel's back, as little as it is, And that brings me to, there'll be times this past season, a video starts off, doesn't get a lot of views. I get a little bitter about it, I'm like, oh, I thought it went really well. I thought I edited it well. I thought they told some really cool stuff, but here it is, not getting the recognition. But then something happened that reminded me why I really like doing Let's Chat. Even beyond the reason I went into it in the first place, it's that kind of seeing the reaction these people that I interview get out of it, just to think these people are taking time out of their busy schedules to come meet with me and to talk to me for some really unrecognized YouTube channel, you know? They don't have to, but they just have these stories, and not to speak on their behalf, but I feel like they feel recognized, that someone wants to just sit down and talk with them, even if it wasn't recorded. Like, someone is curious about it, and I think it says a lot to them that someone wants to share it. But really, it goes in line as to why I fell in love with journalism, you know? It always surprises me. Every interview I've done, whether it be for an article or for Let's Chat, the story surprises me, the experience surprises me. Like, I get things out of them I wouldn't expect. Hey, like, with Martha, her interview, I didn't expect her to be bringing up Shrek out of the blue, and I love that. I love, like, hearing these stories and getting to kind of share them, and I guess you could say put a bit of my own flavor into it, you know, with editing and whatnot, and the questioning. I really like Let's Chat. I really love it. It may not be the most high-quality thing, and it may never get, like, the high-quality recognition. I don't think a video will ever reach 1,000 views, and I'm okay with that, because I'm getting an experience out of it. I'm spending time of my life getting this experience telling other people's stories, and whether it be 5 viewers, 25 viewers, like 100 viewers, however many, someone is hearing the story, and whoever it is, I hope they're enjoying it. I hope they're being enlightened by it, whether they're learning a lesson or just learning something interesting about someone else's life, you know, like learning about cosplay. Like, who would have like thought about that, you know, learning about like local acting and talent, you know? It's just a lot of surprises that I fell in love with, and I know a lot of people won't be watching this, but I hope that those out there that watch these videos, that they kind of love the experience too, you know, they get something out of it, because I know I sure do, and I guess I'm biased, because, you know, I'm the one behind the camera and in front of the camera, I guess. But really, I don't think this channel is ever going to hit the big milestone. I don't think I'm going to be expecting a play button in the mail anytime soon or getting monetized, but it's fun, and people I interview enjoy it, and I'm sure their friends and family and just people that are interested in this stuff are interested in it too, and that's all I can really say at the end of the day. And also, I'm going to do a plug-in here real quick. I had the privilege of co-directing a short film that actually included some of the talents that I've actually talked to. It is on my other channel. I'm going to put a link somewhere if I haven't done already, you know. But life is a bit crazy right now, so I need to pause things at least, and if I do a season 3, I'm going to be in a very much different place. This may be even next year, but it's all a matter of patience, and you can always rewatch the old videos, you know. I hope to keep Let's Chat going. It's just a matter of what happens, you know, till the next shoe drops. And like that is a wrap.